Some men are absolutely disgusting. Like, yuck, 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 yuck. Oh my God. So, I was just at the gym, being a baddie, trying to build a fatty, bitch. And there's a guy working out next to me. And all of a sudden, a girl passes by and, he doesn't even look at her. Doesn't look at her face, just looks at her ass and, stares for a good 30 seconds. Like a weirdo. Like a straight 30 second. I understand peeking, 10 seconds, but 30 seconds just straight. And, there's nothing wrong with checking a girl out because some of these girls out here be fine. They be making you break your neck just to look at them because they're bad bitches, so it's well deserved. But the problem is, this man had the audacity to look at his friend and be like, that's a hard sex. And then he started criticizing everything about this girl's body, even down to the fucking leggings she was wearing. Oh my God. But then, bitch, it got worse because then I started noticing that they were following different girls around the gym while they were doing their workouts, and they were rating them and critiquing them as to why they wouldn't or would smash. What the fuck? And in my head, I'm like, first of all, y'all are hardcores. I don't know why y'all talking when you look like the creepy uncles at the barbecue, bitch. These girls are out here trying to build up their hot girl summer, and you're fucking out here judging them like you have room to judge. Would I not have sex with them? The choice is not there for you, motherfucker. Even if you gave them $1,000, these bitches wouldn't want to have sex with you because you're an uggo. You are an uggo, bitch. And they noticed that I was listening to the conversation because I was staring dead at them. I don't care. Feel uncomfortable, bitch. You're having this conversation in public, so therefore it is for the public, you dumb bitch. And they were like, oh, we're so sorry. Oh my God, we didn't know you could hear that. And I said, no, it's totally fine. I completely understand. I would be jealous and angry too if I was a hard 3. You crustaceous, ugly ass bitch. I don't understand why people think it's okay to put your hands on somebody, especially when they're strangers. If I don't know you, there's no reason that you should be giving me a tap, a pat. Do not touch me. Get out of my bubble, bitch. This is my personal space and you're not welcomed. I was just at 7-Eleven grabbing a couple things and I was waiting in line, and the line was a little confusing because there was a whole bunch of people scattered. So I asked the lady in front of me and I was like, oh, are you waiting in line? And she goes, yeah, I'm next. You could just wait behind me. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Whatever. I wait behind her. I have a whole bunch of shit in my hands. And then all of a sudden a guy comes into the line. He's like, where is the line? Where's the line? What is this? What's happening here? And I was like, oh shit, I don't know. It's a little confusing, but I'm just waiting behind her because she's next. So you could just wait behind me if you're waiting in line. And he's like, well, no, that's because you need to be standing over here. Then grabs me by my arm and pushes me over here. And I have a whole bunch of shit in my hand. And I'm like, are you fucking serious, sir? I was like, sir, please do not touch me. And he's like, oh, we got a feisty one today. And I was like, are you fucking crazy? I just roll my eyes. I try to ignore because I really just came in there for a Sentia and Doritos. That's it. I'm really not trying to get Doritos Locos Tacos on you right now, bitch. Relax, don't fucking touch me. And he's like, well, I'm just moving you because you're not in the right place. And I'm like, okay, but you don't have to touch me. You don't have to move me. I am not an object, bitch. You tell me, oh, I think the line is over here, and I'll scoot myself over there, bitch. You don't got to do it for me. I know how to walk. I know how to walk, bitch. And I know how to give these fucking hands, too, if you really need them. And then he says out loud, he's like, this is the problem with kids these days. They always think somebody's trying to violate them, attack them. You guys are way too sensitive. You're always just thinking somebody's out here trying to S-A-U, but he said the R word, but I can't say it because, TikTok's gonna take this video down. And he just continues to be like, you kids are just too sensitive. And I look and I was like, excuse me, sir. I don't know if you never heard this before. I was like, but I don't know you. You don't know me. You're significantly older than me. I was like, I don't appreciate you touching me. I don't care. I'm not trying to say that you're violating me. I was like, but I'm just sitting here and telling you I don't feel comfortable with this stranger touching me. Just like you wouldn't want a bigger man coming up to you, grabbing you and moving you. I was like, right, you wouldn't want that. It would be straight smoke for you. I was like, so why is it different for me? Do me a favor, don't put your hands on me. Just don't put your hands on me. Let's just pay for our shit and go because you're really pissing me the fuck off. I ended up paying for my shit and leaving because he just kept repeating nonsense and I was just not here for it today. Guys, do not put your hands on people though. Do not put your hands on people, especially if they're strangers or they did not give you consent. That is not okay. I do not want nobody's hands on me, especially if I don't know you. I don't know where your hands have been. I don't know if you've been out here scratching your kuka-kaka, and I really don't want those germs on me because I am not that bacterial girl. I am not that bitch. Don't do that. If y'all want to find out if your man's is cheating on you, ask the server at his favorite restaurant because bitch, the situation I was in. So back when I used to work on my old job, I used to have this work best friend where we would tell each other everything. And she would tell me about her boyfriend troubles, and we would basically kiki at work. We were coming to work just to talk to each other. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So one day, it's my last day on the shift before I start my new job, and she's telling me how her boyfriend is acting mad weird with her, and she's like, I don't really understand what's happening. And I was like, girl, I know you, but I don't know you this well, so I really can't help you in this department. Whatever, I try to get her mind off of it because I'm a girlfriend. So I was like, oh girl, I'm starting this new job, I'm really excited. And she goes, oh my God, I know that place. My boyfriend loves to go there. We go there all the time. The food is so good. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm really excited. So whatever, the end of the shift comes and I'm like, all right, girl, I'll see you. I'll text you. I did not think I was going to have to text her as soon as I did though, because God. So whatever, I go into my new job. I'm all excited. I'm like, whatever, I'm new. So I go on, I get sat with these tables, and as I'm going up to one of the tables, I see that it looks like one of my friend's boyfriends. I'm like, oh my God, like this is the person she was talking about. I was like, holy shit, maybe she came to visit me. Maybe she wanted to surprise me, to be a good friend. Like, I'm so excited. So I go over and I see her boyfriend with a different girl. And I'm like, this better be your fucking sister. And I've never met her boyfriend, so he has no idea who I am, but I have seen pictures of him. So I'm like, I've seen that crooked face before, and I know damn well who you are. And I know damn well that this is not my work best friend. Who is this bitch? But I also gotta find out if he's cheating on my girl, because if not, that's trifling. So I go full Scooby-Doo on these people, and I'm asking them mad questions. I'm like, oh, so like, what are you here for? Are you celebrating anything? Like, is it your anniversary? Like, what's happening? And he's like, oh no, we're just on a date. And I was like, oh, you trifling. And now I'm getting mad from my friend because I'm like, I'm not even involved in this, but yo, what the fuck? How are you even gonna do this to her? So I start asking him like, oh, you look so familiar. I just don't know where I know you from. Like, I know you look so familiar. He goes, oh no, I don't know. And he starts to get nervous because he's like, oh shit, like what's happening? And the girl starts looking at him weird and starts giving me dirty looks. I'm like, girl, do not. You are in the wrong here, bitch. I will blow everybody's spot up right now. I swear to God, all I gotta do is say one thing. Show one picture, bitch. Don't test me because I'm crazy. So I go straight to the back and I'm like, boop, 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 boop. Hey, girl, so you're not going to believe what happened, but I just saw your man's and he's at my table. And she goes, oh my God, I know, like he loves to go there. And I said, no, girl, he loves to go there with other people because he's with another girl right now. And she's like, what? Like, you're lying. Like, I can't believe it. And I was like, bitch, I'm telling you the truth. So I'm like, girl, what do you want me to do here? You want me to blow their spot up, or do you want me to just leave them alone and you can deal with it later? She goes, no, I want you to expose them. And I was like, oh, okay, no problem. I could do that. So then I run up to the table and I'm like, oh, I finally know where I know you from. And he's like, oh, where? And I said, I used to work at Blank Blake with your girlfriend, Melissa. Girl, his face turned so white. He was like, oh, you know Melissa? And I was like, of course I know Melissa, you crusty, dusty, trifling ass motherfucker. How dare you do this to her? How dare you? Don't cheat on her, you nasty. Regardless, they didn't leave me any tip. It got pretty awkward after that. They left immediately. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure she broke up with him. But girl, be careful. Be careful out there, hoes. I don't get it. If you hate your job, why do you work there then? Or why do you have to take it out on the customer? Like, it is not my fault that you had to clock in today, bitch. It is not my fault that you have bills to pay and you gotta get this job. I am so sorry. So I had to go to the doctor's today, and basically the way my doctor's office is set up, it's a building within a whole bunch of different doctor's offices. So if you need to go get like tests or something, they send you to like a different floor. So basically I've been coming here for years and I always see the same girl in the front. It's the same receptionist. I've been seeing her for years, and ever since I met her, from the moment I met her, that bitch has such a twisted ass attitude for no type of reason. And at first I thought it was maybe that she just didn't like me, but no, turns out she's just a miserable ass bitch that don't like nobody. You could be a woman, child, old man, dog, cat, doesn't matter. If she's on the clock and you're talking to her, she's gonna give you a fucking attitude. So I go up to her and I'm like, hey girl, like you guys made me an appointment to go to a different doctor's office, but I don't know what the office is. So like, where am I going? And she's like, what's your name? And I'm like, bitch, I've been coming here for years. You've seen me all the time, but it's fine. My name is Emely. And she's like, yeah, you don't have an appointment with us. And I was like, I know, you guys made me an appointment to go somewhere else, but you didn't tell me where somewhere else is, bitch. And she's like I said, you didn't make an appointment here, so we really can't help you. And I was like, so you're telling me, bitch, that you made an appointment for me, but you can't tell me where it is? You want me to go on a fucking scavenger hunt in this bitch? What do you mean? Like, this is not no Easter egg hunt, bitch. Just tell me where to go. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, ma'am, you made the appointment. You know the office number. You never gave me that information. So how am I supposed to know where to go? And she's like I said before, you don't have an appointment, so we can't help you. I said, you can't help me, or you don't want to help me with your lazy ass? What you mean you can't help me? So how the fuck am I supposed to figure this out? And then this bitch dead ass goes, like I said, you're just gonna have to find it. And then starts laughing and goes on her phone. I looked at this bitch and I was like, okay, no. So that, what we're not gonna do is that, bitch. So I said, we're gonna do this one or two ways, because I'm not on the clock right now. You are, bitch. You're here to help me. I'm not here to help you. This is not a common exchange. You're here getting paid for this shit. I'm here for a doctor's appointment. So you're either gonna give me the office number and I'm gonna go on my merry way and I'm gonna leave your ass alone, or I'm gonna make a scene. I'll make a scene, bitch. And she's like, I don't have to do anything at all. And I was like, oh, really, bitch? Oh, really? So they pay you to be a miserable ass bitch. That's what it is. They pay you to be rude to all these other people just because you're mad at your own life, right? Because you're mad at your own life failures. Bitch, it's not my fault that you didn't do what you wanted to do with your life. The fuck you taking it out on me? Just give me my fucking office number. Eventually, another nurse comes out because they see that we're arguing back and forth, and she's like, what's happening? And I was like, I don't know. She doesn't want to give me my office number. She made the appointment for me, but all of a sudden, she's keeping it a fucking secret as if I can't know. Secrets don't make friends, bitch. Just tell me where to go. The other nurse literally goes, what's your name? And I was like, Emily. And she goes, the office number is 30. Like, we're so sorry about that. Have a good day. And I was like, oh my God, that's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. But you were so busy being a hating ass bitch that you couldn't just do that for me? Are you crazy? Like, if you hate your job, then get a new one. Don't take that shit out on the guests. What the hell? I really don't get what
what goes through some people's minds when they go out to eat. Like, it just really doesn't make sense to me. So I used to work at this health food place, and I got sat with a table, and I'm going up to the table, and before I can even greet them or say my name, this bitch looks at me, and she goes, I'm letting you know now, I'm a vegan. And I was like, oh shit, is it contagious? Because mierda, the intensity. She did not think that was funny, though. I was like, oh shit, now this is awkward now, but it's fine. You have no sense of humor. That's your problem, not mine. What can I get you today? So she decides to order a vegetarian burger, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I literally went through all the ingredients, making sure that she was okay with everything. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. Just letting you know I'm a vegan. And I said, I know, girl, you said it already. So whatever, after a while, the food drops, and I'm going up to her, and she looks at her plate, and she's like, what the fuck is this? And I said, it's a vegetarian burger. It's what you ordered. And she's like, no, this literally looks like meat. I told you I was a vegan. And I said, well, yes, it's a vegetarian burger, bitch. What do you think it's gonna look like? You think it's gonna look like a fucking bush and grass? Bitch, what? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, ma'am, that's a vegetarian burger. And she goes, I know that you don't respect your body as much as I do, but I don't consume anything with animals. This is me. I said, bitch, try it. It is not meat. She goes, it's me. And I said, are you stupid? Are you stupid? Why the hell would we have a vegetarian burger and put meat in it, bitch? I literally looked at her, I was like, ma'am, there's no animal products in this at all. I promise you. Like, I would not give you something that you cannot eat. And she goes, you know what? You clearly don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything about veganism. And I'm going to need you to pick up a book and figure it out because you sound really stupid right now. I said, I sound stupid. I sound stupid. And she's like, you're gonna have to send this back to the kitchen and get me your actual vegetarian burger. And I was like, this is, you know what, it's fine, it's fine. I grabbed the plate, I went to the kitchen, I said, y'all, am I bugging or is this a vegetarian burger? And everyone's like, yes, that's a vegetarian burger. I said, thank you. So I go back out to the floor, I gave her the same plate, and I'm like, girl, this is a vegetarian burger. I'm so sorry if it's not up to your standard, but that's what we have. She goes, are you serious? You're really gonna make me eat this? I said, you know what, no problem. I could get you a salad if you want. I could throw some lettuce, some tomatoes. I could throw a cucumber in that bitch and call it a day if you really want that. And she's like, are you seriously gonna try to serve me lettuce? Do you know how many pesticides are in that? I said, what the fuck? Do you want water then? I could give you water, I could give you ice, bitch. I don't know what you want because clearly that's the only thing you're trying to eat here. And she's like, are you serious? Do you really think this is a joke? I'm a vegan. And I was like, I know! You said that already, bitch! I'm trying to find you something to eat and you're telling me no to everything. I don't know what to get you now. And now this is a part of the story that just really blew my mind because then she looks at me, she goes, you don't have to forget it, just get me a salmon. And I said, ma'am, that's fish, that's an animal. She goes, I know what I'm eating. I said, so wait. You're a vegan that eats fish. That means you're a pescatarian. And she goes, no, I'm a vegan. And I was like, oh my God, I think you're stupid. I think you're really stupid. I said, girl, no. Girl, no. And I was like, girl, salmon is a fish, which is an animal. Therefore, you're not a vegan. And she's like, veganism is whatever I want it to mean to me. And I was like, what the fuck? Am I getting pranked right now? Is this real life? I was like, okay, girl, go off, sis, I guess. But here's your ice water. And she ate a fucking salmon. What type of energy are these people on? That makes no sense. Why did I just have some guy deadass try to crash into me and try to scream me out on the highway? What the fuck? I'm literally shaking right now. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. I'm deadass going onto the highway and all of a sudden a car gets mad close to me and I like swerve out of the way. I'm like, hello? Like, what the fuck? Like, don't you see my car here? And then the guy's like trying to pull down this window. So I'm like, who the fuck are you? I put my window down. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you almost hit my car. He's like, are you fucking stupid? Do you not know how to drive? And I was like, I am on the highway. You're the one that crashed into me. Like, you're this close, bitch. You were this close. And then he flashes a light from his fucking car. He's like, oh yeah, you want me to pull you over? Yeah, you want that? I said, in your 2004 Toyota, bitch, pull me over then. Pull me the fuck over. You're wearing a purple wife beater and a bandana, bitch. You really think you're a cop? You're really a cop? Oh, really, bitch? And then he swerves into me again, trying to hit me, so I swerve into him like, I don't give a fuck about this car, bitch. I'll get a new one. I don't give a fuck. Why are you trying to fight me on the road? As if this is a fucking Fast and Furious movie and this man's trying to fight me with this whip. I'm like, yo, back the fuck up. And then this man looks at me, he's like, yeah, you dumb bitch. Shut the fuck up, dumb bitch. I said, ow, what the fuck? What the fuck, bitch? I swear to God, I stopped my car and I was like, get the fuck out of your car. Get the fuck out of your car. You're gonna arrest me, bitch? You're gonna arrest me? So come on, arrest me since I'm such a dumb fucking bitch. He ended up driving off and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I swear to God, just let me live my life. What the fuck? Somebody deadass just crashed into my car. Mad casual like she's supposed to do it. I was literally parked, sitting in my car, looking through my phone, and all of a sudden somebody pulls into the spot next to me, and all you hear is click, and I said, oh my God. And instead of backing up like normal humans do, they just proceed to scrape the side of my car. So I start honking, and I'm like, hello, like these cars should not be booty bouncing on each other like they in the club at 2 o'clock in the morning. What is happening, bitch? Back up. Just for reference, this is what happened. My car is not white. There is no reason there should be no white stuff on my car. So then I
I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, you're so sorry? You didn't see the big car that was parked there? You didn't see the big body. You didn't see the big body. Are you blind? Because if you're blind, you shouldn't be driving a fucking car. So I look at her and I was like, well, somebody got to pay for this. It's not going to be me because you hit my car, bitch. So what's your insurance? And she goes, what? Like, it's not even that bad. Like, you could just wipe it off. And I said, wipe it off? Wipe it off, bitch. What do you think this is, a fucking booger? You just hit my car. And she's like, but it's not even my car. Like, it's my dad's car. And her friend's like, yeah, she can't be held responsible because it's not even hers. I said, oh, I get it now. Y'all are both blind and stupid. What do you mean? I will hit you in the forehead, bitch. I swear to God. Who is gonna fix this? And then she started crying and she was like, I don't understand why you're being so mean. Like, it's literally not even that bad. Just wipe it off. And I said, oh my God, here we go, kind of show, bitch. I said, I'm not mean, I'm crazy, there's a difference. And I don't care how you feel, I don't care about the tears. Swift those bitches back up because you are paying for this. I do not care. You want to call the police? I'll call the police, bitch. I don't care. They ended up calling their dad, and their dad got on the phone with me, and he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I told her she couldn't take the car because she does this. Like, I'm so sorry. I ended up getting the insurance, and I looked at them, and I said, that's what happens when you pick the wrong one on the right day, bitch.
So a while back, I went out to eat with my manses, and this server got the wrong one on the right day because her day was not the same after I left there. I promise you, bitch. So whatever, my boyfriend and I went to this restaurant. We get sat pretty quickly, and the server comes up, and she's like, hi, how are you? And I was like, oh, good. Like, how are you? Literally just ignores me. Does not look at me once. She's only looking at my boyfriend, but I'm like, you know what, whatever. I guess you must have forgot the fact that I was here, bitch. But it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just let this go. I'm not going to let this destroy my supper, so I'm going to just chill and eat. So I thought. So then the server comes up to take our order, and she's like, oh, where are you from? Like, what's your nationality? Again, she's not making any eye contact with me. So my boyfriend trying to include me is like, oh, we're both Colombian. And she's like, oh, I was just asking you. Yo! And because I don't want to seem like the crazy jealous girlfriend, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just ask you, bitch, where are you from? And she's like, from here. And I was like, oh, you see, the thing is, I am that crazy jealous girlfriend, bitch, and you're pissing me the hell off. And then she leaves the table and she has me questioning my whole existence. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, did I do something to you? Why are you so hurt? Oh my God, mierda, que trama que ella tiene. I swear to God, I didn't know what to do. And my boyfriend's like, oh, maybe she's just having a bad day. Like, let's just relax. Like, maybe she just has a really bad table and like, that's what's happening. I was like, clearly she got some trauma she needs to work through. So I'm gonna just give you the benefit of the doubt right now because I know damn well you are not having a good day and it's not my fault. I didn't do anything to you, bitch. So then she comes back up to the table and she's like, how did everything come out? And we're like, oh, good. Like, we're trying to keep the conversation short because my boyfriend already knows that crazy Emily's getting ready to make her appearance and he really does not want her to come out. So he's like, oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. But then this bitch decides to pick up another conversation with us and she's like, wait, so what's your zodiac sign? And my boyfriend's like, oh, I'm a Capricorn. And as I'm literally in the middle of my sentence, this bitch cuts me off. She goes, oh my God, I love Capricorns. Like, are you serious? Do you know your big three? You should give me your number so that I can add you on my co-star. And then she's like, puts her hand on his shoulder, starts laughing. She's like, and I'm like, it's time. Crazy Emily's here, bitch. She's about to make an appearance real quick. So I look at her and I said, you better take your hand off him before you lose that hand, bitch. Take your hand off of him, bitch. And she's like, excuse me, who are you talking to? And I was like, I'm talking to you, bitch. The bitch that you have not been talking to this whole entire time because you're busy trying to get your poom poom wet with somebody else's man, you home-wrecking, octagon-looking ass bitch. And she's like, I literally just wanted to know what his zodiac sign is. It's not my fault you're insecure. I said, bitch, what does it matter if he's a cappuccino, aquarium, or a gymnast, bitch? It does not matter. You are here to serve us food, so you serve us food. And if you want to have a conversation, you should talk to everybody at the table, bitch. You didn't learn manners? You don't know what manners is, bitch? And then she looks at my boyfriend and she goes, oh my God, how do you handle that? And my boyfriend's like, oh no, you being wild disrespectful. Just get us the bill so we can get out of here before things get worse. I said, are you serious, bitch? Say one more thing. Say one more thing and I'm throwing this plate straight in your dome, bitch. I swear to God. We ended up paying and we just left. What's wrong with y'all? I swear. Y'all are not gonna believe what just happened to me. I swear to God. So we're redoing my kitchen. So we have a whole bunch of construction workers all over the place. And I was talking to one of them and I was like, oh yeah, like have you met my sister? And they're like, oh yeah, we met your sister. She's so nice. We also met your brother and like he's really nice. And I was like, my brother? Like I don't have a brother. It's just me and my sister. So I was like, what boy did you see? And they're like, yeah, your brother, like, we just saw him yesterday. Like, he wears his hair up in a bun all the time. Like, we saw him, like, he's so nice. And I was like, what boy did you see in my house? Like, we do not have a brother. Like, I don't understand. Like, did you see a ghost? Are you seeing ghosts right now? Because I swear to God, if you're seeing ghosts, I dead ass will curb stop them out of my house. I do not want ghosts in my house. So I look at them and I was like, as far as I'm concerned, I do not have a brother. But like, when did you see him? What time did you see him? What was he wearing? He's like, we saw him yesterday. He was leaving around this time. He was wearing a black shirt, black pants. Like, we saw him the day before, leaving around the same time, wearing the same thing. And I was like, wait. I was here yesterday and I left around that time and I was wearing all black. And I was like, and I was also here the day before, leaving at the same time. So I was like, wait. Are you talking about me? And he's like, no, I swear to you, it was a guy. And then the other construction worker gets up and he looks at me, he goes, oh my God, no, it was actually you. We thought you were a boy. And I was like, a boy? And the guy was like, oh my God, we thought that there was 3 of you, like 2 sisters and a brother, but we mistaked you for being a brother. Like, we're so sorry. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe y'all just thought that I had a slum of my ding down between my legs. Like, what do you think this is? I am a woman. I stood there in awe. I was shocked. I didn't know whether to throw up, to cry, to yell, or to just leave. So I was like, you know what? Just finish my kitchen and go, because I'm so offended. But at the same time, that just goes to show I would take your man's or your bitch. Don't test me, bitch. You won't know what I'm coming for. You won't even know.